Hey everybody on YouTube, it's your boy the Memphis XL, right back at you with the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today everybody, we're looking at a deck that was actually requested a while ago, but I'm only now getting to it. We're taking a look at a virus-themed deck, which is mostly themed around Crush Card, along with the Fang of Critias making Doom Virus Dragon, but also just like a toolboxy sort of Lair of Darkness deck, trying to just screw with our opponents with all our virus things. So I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to today's episode to Mr. Eric Breeze, who asked for this deck a while ago. Thanks for being patient, my dude. It took a while to get to this one. But regardless, let's go ahead and read off the cards we're using for today's deck. For our main deck, we're running 3 Code Breaker 0 Day, 3 Arma the Wicked Warden, 3 Tribe Infected Virus, 3 Lilith the Lady of Lamentations, 3 Giant Germ, 3 Fang of Critias, 1 Terraforming, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Potted Prosperity, 3 Lair of Darkness, 2 each of Deck Devastation Virus, Crush Card Virus, as well as Grinning Grave Virus. We have 3 copies of Trap Trick, 2 copies of Ballista Squad, 1 Metaverse, as well as 3 copies of Summon Limit. Our extra deck includes 1 Vertanaconda, 1 Masquerena, 1 Prentice Stag, 2 Phoenix. We got ourselves 1 Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Codebreaker Virus Berserker, 2 copies of Griffin, 3 copies of Doom Virus Dragon, and 1 each of Chimeratech Fortress Dragon and Mega Fleet Dragon. So, our side deck, a few little things. You know, you got Planet Pathfinder if you want to get your field spell a bit more frequently. Super Poly plus Chimeratech Rampage if you find yourself up against the new Cyber Dark stuff. We've got Germ Infection, which you don't actually want to play in this deck. I wanted to put it in here because it's topical. And I don't think anyone remembers that this is a card. As well as Booby Game, if you want to play a card with the word booby in it. So, there's the side deck, there's the deck. Let's go ahead and go to Yugioh Pro and show this one off, and have ourselves a good time with it. Let's go. Alright, Tiara Harder, stop on it. Let's go ahead and get right into the action. Got some nice sleeves today. Very nice. Alright, we are going to go first. We do like to go first as often as humanly possible. We can go second sometimes, but it's not recommended. So let's start with Lilith, the Lady of Lamentations. And what this monster does is, well, we're not going to use it yet. First, Lair of Darkness. First, the Lady of Darkness, and then the Lady of Darkness. I contribute this monster in order to reveal 3 normal traps from the deck. Let's see here. What do I want? Let's get... Basically, we pick 3 and our opponent gets to pick. So let's go ahead and get our 3 copies of Trap Trick. That way we guarantee to get Trap Trick, and we can literally get whatever trap we need. That's the nice thing about Lilith. You can pick 3 of any trap. They don't have to have different names. It can just be 3 of the same thing. Your opponent has to pick one. You get that card. So we'll see what our opponent gives us. I mean, we'll see indeed. We'll see. Can I have my card now, please? Thank you. I would like to have it in my hand. You know, that's the nice thing with the Trap Trick. It lets me just banish a trap, set the same copy of that trap, but then you can play it the same turn. That's where we get into the interruption in this deck, is just being able to just use whatever trap card we need, depending on what our opponent's playing. And so, yeah, we'll go ahead and get to Trap Trick. I'll set Ballista, just in case I need to tribute a monster, which my Lair of Darkness allows me to do. And we should be good. And I am going to go ahead and give myself a token. Since I tributed a monster on my turn, I get a token. So, let's see. We'll see what we're up against. Really depends. 1-time passcode. Alright. That summons a 2000 beat stick. Let me think about this. Let's go ahead, activate Trap Trick. No. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that he's playing low attack monsters. And get our Deck Devastation Virus. I mean, he's playing, like, what is he? Guys, like a 50 card something deck. So I'm going to go ahead and tribute his token. So now anything 1500 or less, he loses. Aha. So this was Ignisters. Alright, so now he's lost all of his start-em-ups. And for the next 3 turns, he's not going to have a start-em-up, because that's what this does. 3 whole turns, everything he draws that's 1500 or less, it's going to go straight to the graveyard. Unless these have grave effects. Sent to the grave as material. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Code Talker battles. Blah, blah, blah. Main phase, do a summon. Okay, don't care. Don't care. Now, granted, he is going to get a token. Such is life. But I can use Lilith in order to, you know, do my thing yet again. So let's go ahead. Summon Lilith, the Lady of Lamentations. And go ahead and tribute my opponent's token. Get another trap card. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get Crush Card. The thing is, if I use Crush Card, he takes no damage for a turn. But I kind of want to just get my Crush Card out. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make sure that we get our Crush Card no matter what. Let's see, what do I gotta get? Oh, of course I get my Trap Trick instead. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Let's just go for battle. And my opponent surrenders. As he rightly should. I was about to lock him out of all monsters for like 3 turns. So, he was not going to have a good time. So, we were able to destroy this big old combo deck really quickly, mind you. Very quickly. And, you know, that's what happens when this deck goes off without a hitch. Which doesn't always happen, but it does on occasion. You just play your deck Devastation. You play your Crush card at the same time. And your opponent has no monsters for 3 turns. Depending on what sort of deck they are running. If they have, like, the ability to summon from the grave, they can, of course, do things. But, yeah, that's once it goes off, it's hard to get around. So, that's the idea of the deck. Let's go ahead to duel number 2. Try to do some other virusy things. I want to summon my Doom Virus Dragon and such. So, let's get right into duel 2. Alrighty, secondary opponent. And this guy's called Decatron. So, I'm going to presume that this is, in fact, Infernoids of some variety. Which is not necessarily a good thing. Let me think about this. I do not have a great opening hand. We're just going to have to go for it, I suppose. We'll go for it, Lilith, the Lady of Lamentations. I mean, if I can get my field spell going, that'll work. It's just a matter of getting the field spell to go off. We'll see. You know, good old Metaverse. Good for field spell, but only if he can get it. Because it's a one of... It's too powerful to be anything else. So... We'll see. But actually, this has no extra deck. The Infernoids not playing it? No, they play an extra deck. I don't know what this is. I saw the name Decatron and was like, maybe this is Infernoids, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Or maybe he's doing some weird Monarch engine with Infernoids. I don't know, maybe. Hey, I got the Metaverse. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to get. Exactly what we wanted to get. So now I've got my deck Devastation Virus. If this guy's playing any mini monsters, which I presume he is going to do, this is going to make things good. All I need is to have him make out one of his Monarch monsters. And then I can kill everything that is small. Although, right now, I kind of wish I had the other deck virus. You know, destroy everything that is big. As it stands, he's got Ignis Heat. Luckily, I have my deck Devastation Virus. Haha. Attribute your dude. Okay, so he has no mini monsters, but he won't have any if he even plays any mini monsters. He might just be playing Pantheism just for the draw. In fact, I'd say that is more than likely what this is. Alright. Such as it is, such as it is. What did he have in his hand? He's got Apocalypse. He's got like 2 copies of Apocalypse. Okay. I mean, that's not necessarily great. Now he is going to... Opponent chooses 1 for you to add to your hand. Shuffle the rest into the deck. I see. I see indeed. So what Monarch spells do you want to show me? I mean, I've got my Tribe Infecting Virus. If that works, I can get around this. But it's all going to depend on what he gets. I don't know. My Monarchs, their spell trap lineups mostly around, like, you know, let's see. There's a little bit of searching and a little bit of lockdown. What does this do? Tribute a face-up level 5 higher normal summon set monster. Target a face-up card on the field. Negate its effects, then draw 1 card. During the main phase, banish this card, declare an attribute. Alright, well, I'm just going to give him this one. It's less dangerous than the other 2. Those are skill drain. That's just skill drain for monarchs is what it is, and I don't want that. Dang old True. You wouldn't think True Kings would still be alive, considering the Calamity got. I mean, obviously, Calamity has nothing to do with Dynamite, but I'm just saying. I'm just thinking and saying what I want to think and say. Alright. Now we get into the problematic bits. I mean, I'm going to try this regardless. There's no reason not to try this. Try infecting virus. I can discard a card, declare type, and destroy everything of that type on the board. Let's see. Target a true Draco, destroy it. Okay. That doesn't do anything right now, so let's go ahead and get rid of all the worms. We'll get rid of all the worms in the field. Granted, he gets one of his true Dracos or whatever, yes. And I lose my monster. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, indeed. I think I am in trouble. I don't know if I can out... I did not start off with a hand that could take... I mean, if I had a Crush card virus instead of Deck Devastation, maybe. If I could have made Doom virus, I would have just auto-won, more or less. But unfortunately, I don't think I can get around this one. Yeah. Dang True Kings return. They returned alright. And they're still doing exactly the same thing as always. So, yeah, guys, I don't think I can win this one. Sad to say. This deck of ours, it doesn't do well with a lot of interruption. And his deck's all about interrupting and blowing stuff up, which is something I don't deal well with this deck. So, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to duel number 3, because I don't think we can get around this one. If I manage, I will come back. If not, third duel coming. Alright, third opponent up against the Usopp 8000. His 8,000 mighty warriors, indeed. Alrighty. Not a great... Actually, I can do something with this hand. It's not a great something, but it is something. Yeah, I can see what I can do with this hand. It's something. It's a little something. So, Lair of Darkness, right off the bat, and then Monster Born or Arma. This way I'll be able to tribute the Arma. And then I can draw a card and leave myself with a nice token for Crush card. Or, conversely, even better, draw into the Fang of Critias. Let's cut out the middleman and summon this guy right now. And Crush card our opponent right away. Okay, so this is Scraps. Oh, that means I can't really do anything against that. I mean, I can a little bit. It's really going to depend on what he does, though. Yeah, because Scraps are one of them OTK decks, and sadly, I can't do much against him right at the moment, but he has the ability to just get his dang old tuner. Yeah, because he can add the what's this called? He's gonna get that Twin Twisters, you monster. Leave my traps alone. Please go after these, I beg of you. Don't touch my Lair of Darkness, I kinda need it. I'm hoping he knows, you know, if he knows how Lair of Darkness works, he'll go after those. Good. Then I can play Trap Trick, so I can at least salvage this to a degree. And let's see here. What do I want to get? Grinning Grave or Deck Devastation Virus? Let me think. I'm gonna get Ballista Squad. Because that way I can tribute his Raptor or whatever I need to. Blow up his field spell. Interrupt his combo before it even starts. Because that's the thing about Scraps. They're a very combo-esque bunch. Granted, he's got 2 Scrapyards, so we can get another Raptor. And sadly, this doesn't stop my opponent, like... You know, this stops my opponent when he draws monsters, but not when he searches them. Because rampant searching was not really a thing. Well, it wasn't too much of a thing back when Doom Virus was made, but yeah, it doesn't stop searching. It does not stop that. So we'll see what we can do against that. I mean, yeah, double Scrapyard into, I presume, double Raptor. Or, yeah, no, Goblin. Got a Goblin. Yeah, Goblin. Don't like them Goblins. Okay, so he's got a Goblin, and he's got the Scrap Factory, but like I said, he's going to summon out his Raptor, and I'm going to use Ballista Squad as soon as I am able to be like, boom Wakachoo, I tribute your Raptor to blow up your factory. Haha. None of your combos for you, young man. None of that nonsense. No, sir. Alrighty, so we were able to out the scraps before they even started. This is good. If we had allowed him to do things, we would be in a bad situation. Granted, he gets a token, but I can beat over the token. I can just beat over the token, not a big problem. Alright, what do we have? Ooh, giant germ. Cool. I have a gigantic germ monster thingy. Very cool. Alrighty, so now that we've interrupted our... That's the thing about scraps. You know, if you let them do what they want, they will annihilate you. But thankfully, we picked the right card to interrupt our opponent. You know, that's kind of why we have the trap trick in the toolbox of traps. Just for different situations. Because none of the deck devastation cards would have worked on, what's his face? Good old Scrap Raptor. Because he only has, like, how many attacks does this have again? 1,400? 1,400. Oh, that wouldn't have worked. So... should be good, at least for now. Says, yeah, he gets Solemn Strike. He does have the Goblin, though. And I can't destroy that in battle, but basically... oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me think. Ooh. I'm just remembering now what Goblin does. Basically, what this thing does is like... what was it? Yeah, if it dies, he gets back his Raptor. And I do not want him to get Raptor back if I can help it. Not if I can help it. Ooh, Arma. Sweet. Let me think. Let's see. Attribute a dark monster other than this card activates effect. Add a dark monster with 2,000 or more defense. Tricky wicket, that one. Tricky. Let me think about this. I could just pick Pentastag. Oh wait, no, that uses effect monsters only. Okay, so let's go ahead and summon out Arima. Let me think about this. Yeah, because if I attack that, bad things will happen. I'd rather not things happen. I can't even make any of my links because they'll just automatically get negated. I'm just gonna have to end my turn for now. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Yeah, unfortunately, that Solemn Strike he just got, now that I know he has it, it makes it a little difficult. But thankfully, my Dire Virus Dragon's still in effect for another turn. So, there goes one of his scrap, his golems. That's good. Let's see, can I be destroyed by... oh, Scrap Storm. Uh-oh. This card's destroyed by the effect of a strap card. Yeah. Aha. Then destroy that. Let's see. Target a scrap. Send a scrap from deck to the grave. Draw a card. Yeah, because he drew it and the Doom Virus is still in play. Then that got destroyed. No. Don't know why that got wait. Why did the Chimera get destroyed? Weird. Granted, he got the Raptor back, and that's the only thing he really needs. Because now he can just go all... I mean, granted, he's lost a Golem. And he doesn't have his field spell. So, he can't do much. He can't do a heckin' lot of much. But he can still do it. Yeah, because he can destroy his Scrap Searcher. He can't... well, actually, no, he wouldn't... let's see. No, he would, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can destroy this, get another Chimera... summon that, bring back a monster, start doing combos. Yep. That's scraps for you. That is indeed how scraps go. I'm not sure why Chimera died, though. Okay, no, he's just gonna straight up go for Wyvern. Okay. Alright, so he gets to bring back a monster, pop said monster. Yep. Bring back Golem. Or, sorry, Goblin. I thought that was Golem. Alright. This is where things get tricky. This is where things get tricky. It's that Solemn that's really messing with me right now. If it wasn't for this Solemn, we'd be set. We'd be set for life. I probably should have just killed the Goblin. Ugh, my hesitance has cost me a little bit, because now he's going to be able to do all these things. He's going to be able to do so many things, man. Yeah, Searcher, gets Chimera. He can't wait, has he summoned? Yeah, he summoned. He summoned the Raptor. Okay, so he's got that for next turn. And then the Golem from the deck, and then he gets the Pop My Field spell. Alright. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. Whenever Scrap Golem gets out in play, it's bad news. That just lets him... Wait. He giving it to... Oh, I thought he was giving it to me for a second. I was thinking, did he have another Searcher? But no, he does not. He just has another Raptor. And now he's going to get his... I guess his field spell. Doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, he's going to get his field spell. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, folks, because... unfortunate, this tragedy. The Scrap guy's about to OTK me, I think. Even if he doesn't, I don't know if I can come back from this. Darn you, Solemn Strike, and my fragile little viruses. Ay. Okay, well, regardless, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. If we can come back from this, I'll be back. If not, I'm going to do one bonus duel today. And we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, the fourth and final opponent. Last chance for romance. Let's just go into it, man. Let's have to try our hardest, because it's been a very rough night. I mean, I figured this deck would be a bit too gimmicky, but at the same time, I was not expecting us to have this much trouble. I mean, we have a decent enough opening hand this time. I've got my Ballista Squad. I've got my Grinning Grave Virus. And we'll see how it goes. You know, it's the thing with this deck. You know, you have to go first, and you have to face certain opponents. So... I don't know if we're just not fighting those opponents or what, because so far it's been very tricky. And we're up against Cyber Dragons. Ah, my side deck techs. I could have used those. Okay, well, at least I've got my Grinning Grave Virus. You know, I can tribute his Dark Monsters. Make him ditch a bunch of cards from his deck or his hand, depending on what he chooses. So, yeah. We'll be all good. Let's see. If you tribute a monster to has the more attack, have this effect. Look at all cards your opponent draws until the end of the turn and destroy all monsters among them. Yeah, if I can get that off on a Cyber Dragon, this guy is going to be in a very bad situation. Because if I can kill all of his monsters for 3 turns, I don't think Cyber Dragons can come back from that. Not that I'm aware of. We'll see. It really depends. He's probably going to make, what's his name? Not the ritual. Cyber Dragon Ritual. No, he's going to make his Link monster at some point. That's when I'll hit him with a Grinning Grave. That's what I'm hoping to do, at the very least. So, yeah, now he's got 1 Engrave, so we get either adds or recovers. He's probably just going to add another Cyber Dragon. Yeah, what was that? Jizukiru? Jizukiru. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's fine. Doesn't really matter to me. Okay, there's Seeger. Let's immediately hit him with the Grinning Grave Virus. So we'll tribute his monster off. He has to get rid of 4 monsters, because 500 for each, one monster for each 500 attack. And then, of course, I also get to look at his hand and everything he draws, and get rid of all the monsters. And that's, yeah, that'll pretty much mess up the Cyber Dragon player in a good way. He will have a very hard time coming back from this, unless I'm mistaken. Unless I'm somehow mistaken. I'm pretty sure I'm not, though. Yeah, so it looks like he's getting rid of stuff from his deck. Probably a smart move. He wants to keep at least the things in his hand. So, yeah, we'll see what he gets rid of. Alright, see what did he get rid of? He got rid of a Hers, a couple Cyber Dragons, a Core, and I guess he doesn't have any monsters in the hand because, you know, my Grinning Grave Virus. Ah, Cyber Revs. I mean, I've got my Ballista, but still. Cyber Rev System. Bringing back Nasher. Oh, right, because he can just bring back a Cyber Dragon. Ouchie. Okay. Well, I guess he can make another Seeger if he has one. I imagine he probably does have a secondary Seeger. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he just wants to attack with Cyber Dragon. That works too. Okay, so the thing is, that can't be destroyed by card effects, but this can, and that's the important difference. That is a very important difference. So now he's going to get himself a nice little token. There you go. Hope you enjoy that token, my dude. Lilith. 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 Let me think about that. Yeah, let's do that. Lilith, the Lady of Lamentations. Let's go ahead and tribute his Cyber Dragon. Get ourselves a trap card. Or conversely, he could do that. Ooh, banish Cyber Dragons. Okay. Activate Ballista Squad. Get rid of his token. Yeah, because he's going to blow up my board with that. Ouch. Ouch indeed. But at least I get a trap card. The very least, he can't stop me from getting a trap card. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing indeed. I suppose I'll get myself another Grinning Gray Virus. Or something. Actually, no, I won't be able to just pick whatever I want in this situation. But you never know. Let's see here. Let me think about this. Crush card or... Okay, Grinning Gray Virus, Ballista Squad, or just Trap Trick. We'll leave it up to the heart of the cards to decide this one. Might be a fool's move, but I'll be a fool for card games. Just this once. Because I'm a little desperate at this point for just another win. I don't want to go 1-3. That would be a bad record. 2-2 is the least I will agree to. So this guy wants to beat me. He's going to have to just drag the win out of my cold, dead hands at this point. I am not just going to let him do whatever he pleases. Alright, everybody. So the Virus deck only got 2-2 wins today. Bit iffy, you know. It didn't function quite as well as I had hoped. You know, it's a bit of a gimmicky, a bit of a themey, gimmicky deck. But we tried our best at it. And, you know, it worked all right. It probably could have been just a little bit better if I just focused more on the viruses, but, you know, such is life. You know, we tried to do some things that were a little bit different, didn't work out this time. But you know what? Never stop experimenting. You always got to keep trying to push boundaries and do new stuff. Don't just do what everybody does. Just do your own thing sometimes, you know. Learn something about it. So I hope regardless of this, you know, unfortunate day of not too many wins, that you enjoy the deck nonetheless. And next time on 100 Days, we're looking at Burning Abyss, which ought to be a little more consistent. So, hope to see you guys there. Your boy Memphis signing out. See you next time.